down the bracket path, which I'm very excited about here, because that does lead us into ZeeBee and Kobra up next.
Yes. So ZeeBee and Kobra did play each other at Riptide, and ZeeBee won 3-1. I talked a bit to ZeeBee earlier, and ZeeBee says that he thinks Raster, does amazing in this matchup, but he just has so much experience fighting Raster that he's able to succeed. And Kobra, definitely, again, another one of these more online-oriented players, but we have been seeing him out in offline events a little bit ever since SmashCon 2019, where Kobra got 4th place. And we've seen him come out every now and then as well, and he's still been keeping up a great presence in the online events, doing wonderful work with his Raster. We've seen a little bit more patience in his neutral.
Right.
He's normally an incredibly aggressive player. He's learned now to when to inject moments of cool.
Yep.
But the one thing that stood out to me with Kobra at his last performance, it's how he 3-0'd, maybe not his last one, but he did 3-0 Zaro online. And part of that was he has such a good sense of when to mix in a kill move instead of a further follow-up hit, because you'll be holding hard out for combo DI. It's like, okay, so you're not ready for a sweet spot up B at this moment, are you? And that can cause people to explode super early.
Yeah, man, this is going to be a lot of fun, too, because, obviously ZeeBee, very, very proficient in this matchup, has played against pretty much all the Rasters, right? Played against Mike, played against now BioBird, and now Kobra, kind of this newer wave. And I don't know, man. This is another one where I'm not sure whether this is old guard, new guard.
ZeeBee is so oddly consistent, considering how chaotic his personality can come off. But it's been a while since I've seen ZeeBee be upset by somebody well out of range, right?
Right. Death taxes and ZeeBee.
Nice edge cancel. Kobra's starting off with an edge guard, and that's kind of the first question you have to answer when you're fighting against ZeeBee's Crag, right? Is what do you do about wall pillar in that situation? Because if you get in too close, ZeeBee jumps up and up airs you. Give him just a little space, he'll ledge dash, and give him all the space, and you just take stage again.
Yep.
And Kobra opting to just give him the ledge.
Yeah.
Get slipstream set up instead so that he's able to play neutral better when it happens.
I mean, because that's a pretty confident statement, right? You are saying my neutral is better than yours. And in doing so, unfortunately, led to actually ZeeBee getting that first stock.
It is also kind of an admission of the risk-reward in this situation is so whack that I'm not going to gamble here and let you take a stock away, because I'm not able to give you the perfect answer right now.
Right. Ooh, there's that scraw too. Great recognition of that DI.
There's the up airs, yeah. Yeah, and Kobra hanging back and not wanting to deal with it. Ooh! Elden Ring not going to kill there.
Nice down tilt. That was so close.
Yeah, it looks like when Kobra sees ZeeBee up on those platforms, throwing out the down specials, his goal is just to catch ZeeBee, leaving immediately afterwards to follow the spikes, right?
This is phenomenal. Oh, this has been phenomenal movement here from Kobra so far.
Link's so patient, right? It just every time ZeeBee comes out off the platform, that's exactly the moment where Kobra pounces. Aside from that, Kobra hangs back, lets ZeeBee get the positions that he wants, and focuses on finding these down tilts. Nair handling the rock pretty nicely there.
Nice.
Catching the break cancel off the pillar.
I mean, it's super smart there, too, right? Because, ZeeBee's going to be looking for it. And the fact that Kobra has the presence of mind to challenge that deep into the blast zone, really, really phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
Good string here.
This is the start of something else for Kobra.
Good DI out there from ZeeBee. I know we were looking for that whirlwind off the top.
Once again, catching these landings.
Oh, man. And then catching one right back.
This is actually pretty close to even. Oh, no, never mind.
Never mind. There's those DI mix-ups you're talking about, too. And JV2.
JV2 coming from Kobra. Very clear game plan in the neutral, too. And I love to see that kind of focus in players where they're just like, I know exactly what my strategy is. Right. I know the hole that I can exploit right now. if you can't prove to me that you know what to do about it, then I can walk away with the whole set, sure.
Listen, I'll be the first one to say, before I came into this, I was like, man, I think Absa and Ori are probably the best 2 characters in the game. I don't really get the hype behind Raster. And then I played against like somebody's secondary Raster. Very good player, nonetheless. But like somebody's secondary Raster, and I was like, damn, this bird's got hands.
Oh, yes, yes. You have to play online to understand Raster and Maple.
Offline.
Offline. Yeah, offline. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get ourselves to Frozen Fortress. These platforms, especially with the way that ZeeBee loves playing with spikes as well, can potentially lead to some very early kills off the top. I know especially at Nair, heading to that middle platform or off that middle platform can work well for Krag's neutral. Beautiful catch on that high recovery. I
feel like this and Aromata are probably ZeeBee's 2 favorite stages, what we've seen throughout his history, throughout his success. It's been these 2 over and over
Caught
again.
with a rock, though. This is still scary for ZeeBee. Yeah, Kobra looking just to get a little bit of damage with the down strong, but not overextending, recognizing that with the tech, ZeeBee was going to be able to have a more stable footing.
And speaking of stable footing, look at this all the way across the screen. A solid 51% already on Kobra's second stock now. ZeeBee looking very comfortable in game 2, but we did kind of see this in game 1, right? Like ZeeBee took stock 1, was looking pretty nice, and then Kobra just absolutely suffocated for the rest of the game.
That time I want to point out like Kobra was ready for the tech roll in the same direction, charge that up strong and let go just in time. Holding on to rock again, gets rid of it just before the bird hits, and ZeeBee fearlessly throws out an up strong.
And
go on. Oh, that up strong having that reach, right? When to contest like with a down tilt, for example, because that's what Kobra was pecking with in that situation last game.
Yep. And it's so good there, too, because that really was just a recognition of Kobra's dash dance patterns, excuse me. So the fact that ZeeBee had the presence of mind to slide in with that was so good. Mixed up a little bit there. Wow.
Yeah. I was actually really surprised to see Kobra not do anything more, because normally that's like one of the main reasons you break pillar at the Elden Ring.
Well, damn, that's a good stage for ZeeBee.
That went extremely well for ZeeBee. I mean, one of the big things is we didn't really see opportunities where for Kobra to do like the same waiting on the ground strategy as we saw on the Merchant Point stage, right? Where like ZeeBee almost got stranded on those top platforms and was trying to vacate as fast as possible.
Well, let's take a look at some of these bans too. So Julesville, FD, and Spirit Tree. Interesting.
Spirit Tree, very small blast zones. I imagine the other 2 stages, it's probably like combo stages and not wanting to deal with only playing ground game, right? Because that does look like something that Kobra is mostly confident in.
Tough break there. Thought he was just past that rock.
Kobra looking to challenge off stage. Ends up in a bit of a spicy situation, though. Catching the wall jump.
This is not ideal.
Oh my god, yeah, even if that didn't kill, that was 99%, but the rock falling does the rest of the work. ZeeBee with the lead, once again.
The weight? Zachary Benson, please.
He is a Nair artist. Like, he's, especially when it comes to the middle hits of that move and comboing into like kills consistently, he's so good at it.
And you're dead? No, good DI.
Yeah. And that is still like a DI mix-up, because there's the chance that you get a forward air instead if you don't get sent high enough.
Okay, I like it.
Reverse down air. Kobra challenging that down tilt and finding that stock. Still 97% Raster on this stage is very dangerous for Kobra.
This was a kill percent 30% ago.
Yes.
Landing with that neutral down B there. Already 62%, looking really nice. A little bit of extra damage. I think he might have been able to get another down there, just wasn't ready for it.
Oh, no! What happened to ZeeBee there?
Zebington, where did you go?
Like, I saw him jump off the pillar, and I think he just didn't have something that he was expecting to have and just fell to his death.
Good DI here. Can you make it back? Can we get a little bit of damage started on this final stock? Because this is a huge opportunity now. Look at this, already 60%.
Oh, this is dead. Not quite. Perfect DI from ZeeBee.
Oh no, misses the down strong. Great mix up there from ZeeBee. It's not always the rock that you have to worry about, it's what comes after.
Oh, no way, okay.
Jesus.
What a challenge. That was, ZeeBee was looking to close off that stock in 3 seconds.
That could have been a B.
I mean, this being game 3, this is so important for counter pick advantage as well for the rest of the whole set.
Where are you going? Oh, there's no pillar. There's no pillar. But couldn't finish it because of the strong. Oh, man, this is so big.
ZeeBee's being cheeky right now. He was hoping to tech off of his own rock. That's why he kept throwing out forward strongs. He wanted to be punished. But Kobra,
this is big. Just break the pillar.
Down air into down air, but it's the reverse hit. ZeeBee gets to recover and takes the up smash for Kobra's trouble, winning game 3. That was so close by Kobra. We saw him just look at, especially seeing how high Krag's percent was. It was like, just throw out any aerial off stage, just anything to send him that little bit further out. But getting definitely not the hit that Kobra wanted with that down air. Helping everything come together for ZeeBee.
And you were just talking about how important game 3 is in this set, too. Now has to win back-to-back. You know, man, so you can't go back to Frozen. I'm sure he's banning Air Armada. This is just so tough. Man.
Going right back to Tower of Heaven, though, because it didn't look like it was a stage problem at all, right?
No, just a mistake.
That's also the thing that's so stressful about watching competitors of this game, right? Like, the margin of errors that will cost you your stock, right? Just the slightest misalignment of a hitbox will just result in your opponent turning everything around on you.
Look at this! Look at the start here from Kobra.
I mean, it makes sense because Kobra turned that previous game around so hard right at the end, right? So that, like, even though the last game ended in ZeeBee's favor, in terms of the momentum and, like, neutral cadence that Kobra figured out, it's still very much in his favor, right?
Side B, up B.
Oh, the late air dodge too, waiting for Kobra's air dodge. I think ZeeBee wants to just, avoid anything afterwards.
Oh, ZeeBee actually sliding off stage there. A little bit of, I mean, from what we've seen so far with some of these, the way these stocks have ended, ZeeBee not playing as consistent as we would expect. It's still only 41% on Kobra's first stock right now. Nice wait. Ooh.
Oh, expecting anything a rollback after that jab.
This isn't online, Nick.
Well, I mean, why else would a forward strong be there?
All right, good DI. No, thought he had the rock to help him out. ZeeBee.
Yep, no, that's the danger. ZeeBee purposely gives his forward smash out there as a bait so he can tech Nair into you.
Nice back air, high.
Gets the first tech. 197%. That's still not going to do it. Oh, that should absolutely be it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, huge stock lead right now for Kobra. Can we see him continue this kind of dominance we've seen so far in this game 4? It looks like we will, Nick.
So the thing that you have to remember, though, is the duration that ZeeBee has been able to let his stocks live consistently, right? These are the past 2 stocks we're seeing borderline 200% from ZeeBee.
Yeah, you're having to work twice as hard. And like every single percent matters right now for Kobra because of how you're right. We've seen whether it's just the Randy F Strongs living, or just the fact that Raster is going to live significantly shorter than Krag.
And we're seeing again the same patience from Kobra. That time, that was actually a nice mix-up because Kobra had been waiting so much for landing mix-ups. Jumping up with a fair was not something that ZeeBee was ready to deal with.
All right, high pillar this time. This is kind of tough.
Oh, just over the pillar too, not able to tech off of it. But Kobra not able to get any further hits, and once again backs off. Wants to put himself in as reactive a situation as possible.
I think this is kind of exactly what he's looking for. Even if he loses this stock, the fact that he already has this much percentage on ZeeBee's last stock is so big. Great DI out, and just goes back to the stage, man. This is excellent play right now. Still not quite.
Trying to chase out with that forward air. ZeeBee gets back on stage once again, 188%. But the reactive approach that Kobra has taken to this set has just been paying him so many favors. This doesn't look like it yet.
Nope. But 188, man, you've got a lot of invincibility and a lot of stock here to play with.
Just that back air did that much percent now. Oh, yeah, still was able to have a fresh peller out.
We're going to see this rinse, wash, repeat over and over again.
And ZeeBee's just thinking so carefully, waiting for something to be given to him to get back on stage. Backs off for the rock. And Kobra getting rid of it on the way to the edge guard.
56, 64. This is very, very scary now.
Raster can start dying.
Yes!
Oh, and we're going to game 5.
What a parry on that down B from Kobra. And you see him too, shaking his head a little bit, going, man, where is ZeeBee gonna go? Because like in just raw neutral, Kobra's been all over him. Yep, Air Armada, treetop.
One pack stage with huge blast zones, Air Armada being ZeeBee's bread and butter. And I would assume,
question mark?
No, this is best of 5, so it's only 3 bands.
No, I'm saying where is ZeeBee gonna go?
Oh, where is ZeeBee gonna go? Yeah.
Maybe go over the bigger stages, survive Raster a little bit longer, live to maybe 250% this time.
I mean, ordinarily ZeeBee loves the high platforms, but it looks like Kobra is just undeterred. This makes sense. This is a stage that ZeeBee likes quite a bit. The length of those platforms, perfect for making it ambiguous whether the last spike of the down special is going to be up there
just
or
like
landing
that.
on the ground. Yeah. And ZeeBee's just so good at lining it up so the third spike is there to be able to get a double up air sort of thing. And we've seen this as a stage that ZeeBee, like against Kakasol at Heatwave, right? Managed to clutch out and turn around the tides of an entire set. When you need to bring down a game 5, a place where you're comfortable with is a huge plus.
Very nice.
Yep. The Crag is so heavy.
Back to center we go.
She's gonna clip the top of Crag's head. Oh, catching even the tech roll back. Wow.
Just holding that forever too. And now we got to ask, can ZeeBee take full advantage of this stock lead?
I mean, for now, first finding his way back on stage. And you know what? It just occurs to me that the layout of these platforms helps ZeeBee so much in this situation. No, ZeeBee.
Yep.
I was so surprised to see that second pillar, but I guess he's needed help to make it over the ledge of the stage. But as I was saying, these platforms, these overhangs, give ZeeBee another way to get up from the wall pillar, right? Is that extra bit of sneaking back on, because that's the main thing. Those moments where Kobra gets to wait for an action, whether it's on the ledge or for the landing, are where he's been getting so much mileage.
Big sequence here, getting a little bit more.
Kobra just getting a quick... Oh, that's such an awkward angle, but ZeeBee's ready to tech.
You gotta love that. Using the rock against him. Jab 3 into the up strong. ZeeBee 1 stock away.
Kobra's moment, yep.
Dead
even, 1 stock each, 0%. Everything was just here for this single match. This single stock, rather.
Didn't get the punish on the parry. Great jab 3 at tilt. What's the punish here?
Yeah, ZeeBee's starting to come in swinging a bit, just with his fists. Oh, wasn't quite ready for that drift.
Going low, just to get the block out, too.
Yeah.
Wants the safety of the rock.
Yep, exactly for that nair. It is a safety net. Oh, very hungrily looking for that down special, but so far hasn't been punished on the ledge, but maybe this time.
Oh, no, why did he go for the rock and not continue the extension?
Oh, expecting a trick. Okay, Kobra managing to sneak back. Yep, ZeeBee just trying to take his time and inch forward, and Kobra is willing to take as long as it takes. They're looking to keep this pressure on. The crowd is going insane. I can hear them.
No!
Oh no, of all the ways for that set to end, a down strong just straight into the depths. We have this nair going off stage, and Kobra looking hungry to try to catch. I see
the air dodge.
What happened.
The air dodge, right?
So what it was we saw it in the first game where Kobra down stronged ZeeBee off the break cancel on his pillar, and he tried to line that up again. ZeeBee just stopped his side special before he reached his pillar and air dodged away, and Kobra went straight down. That was actually an amazing play by ZeeBee.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
This is only top